In this lecture, I will explain you how you can set up the environment to write the tests using WebDriver IO. So basically, we will need three things: editor. Next thing that we need is NVM and Node.js. And finally, we'll also need a website on which or for which we will write the tests. So first thing that you need to do is go to this URL code.visualstudio.com/download, and from there you can download the Visual Studio Code, which is the most popular code editor for JavaScript. So this is the website code.visualstudio.com, and over there you can see that you can download this Visual Studio Code for different versions of operating system, for example Windows, Linux and Mac. After the installation of Visual Studio Code, you have to install one extension called as Code Runner. So after installation and when you open that Visual Studio Code, this is how it looks like. On the left hand side you will see this extensions button. Just click on that, and from there you have to download and install Code Runner. So this is the extension that you need to download. This extension will help you run or execute your JavaScript code right from the IDE. You can see that this extension has been already installed on my system. This is the Explorer button. If you click on that, it will show you all the files in your project. So I have created one directory temp in which I'm gonna put all my files. Next thing that you need to do is you need to add jsconfig and tsconfig.json files to enable the auto completion of code. But right now we are going to skip this just to make it simple. But in upcoming videos I will be telling you how and why we need to use these files. Right now we can skip this step. Next thing that you need to do is install the NVM and Node.js. To install the NVM, you can go to this website github.com/nvm-sh, and over there they have given the instructions on how to install the NVM. Basically you need to execute this curl or wget command and NVM will be installed. But you will need to make sure that you have got this .bash_profile file under your home directory. If this file doesn't exist, then installation may fail or your NVM command will not work. So if you are able to install the NVM properly, then you can go to the terminal within VS Code. This is the shortcut, Control and backtick, and then execute the NVM version command to see if NVM installation is successful. You can see I'm able to use NVM command. If you are getting any errors, then make sure that you have a .bash_profile file, and then again execute that installation script that I was showing earlier, this one. So this is good for Linux or Mac system, but if you are on Windows, you will need to follow some other steps. So if you go to this NVM-Windows, there they have given these steps to install the NVM. So basically you need to download the installer, and then that way you have to install this NVM. So basically why we need NVM is we can switch different versions of Node.js using NVM. NVM stands for Node Version Manager. So instead of directly executing the node or installing the node, we can use NVM to install the node, and we can easily switch between different versions of node as well. For example, if you have got installed Node.js 10 and 12 and you want to use suppose Node.js version 10, you can easily switch to that version. And later on, let's say you want to use version 12, then you can use that as well. Just switch from 10 to 12. So I will just quickly show you how to use these commands. So basically, to see what version of node is installed, you can see this, execute this command, node version. So I'm using 12.16.3, but let us say I want to use 10 version of node. NVM use and then version name, and you can see it is saying now I'm using 10.5 because that is the version that is installed, and 10 is the major revision number. Again, let's say I want to use version 12.16.3. That's how I can give the command, and you can see now I'm using 12.16.3. To install any of the node using NVM, you can use this command nvm install, and by default it will install the latest version of Node.js. But if you want to use or download or install the specific version of Node.js, you can give the version number like that, and then that will install the latest version or that specific version of the node. Next thing that we need is test website. So this is the test website that I have created that we are going to use throughout this tutorial. Here is our website, softfirstbooks.herokuapp.com. So basically on this website, what we can do is we can add the authors, we can add the books, we can delete the books, we can delete the authors, we can edit the books, we can edit the authors. So all the basic operations. So basically we can do all the CRUD operations from this website. That's all in this lecture. In next lecture, I will tell you how you can set up a project for writing WebDriver tests.